Welcome to Prison Architect. This is Eki. I'm building a prison here. Probably about maybe an hour deep. I skipped ahead a couple days from my last video. Looks like about 8 days have passed. I just kind of let the prison run and make money. So now I've got $28,000 in the bank after kind of just selling some license plates and letting the prisoners kind of give me some money too. My population went down by about maybe 20 or 30 prisoners because basically once they serve their sentence they get released, and while I was just letting the prison run I actually stopped letting new prisoners in. So let's actually open that back up, and just to kind of make things interesting, let's start bringing in some high-risk prisoners. I think at this point I've got a pretty good prison. And I'll be able to take care of things. And if you notice right here, there's a nice little tunnel, which means a prisoner probably escaped, and they did. Okay, so we lost another escape. Got $180,000 there. I guess that's what I get for kind of just letting the prison run like that for so long, which means I'm going to need to research everything, so that, because I'm sure there's plenty of other tunnels around here. So we're gonna just do a massive search of everything and go from there. So I kind of built out this area up here, and I've got some room for cells. But I really want money, and now that my population is so much lower, I think I can get away with not having these cells here. So I'm going to actually invest a lot of money into a new workshop, and I'm going to put it up here. It's usually good to keep all of your workshops together, because the prisoners sometimes will take license plates from one workshop and bring it to a completely other one. So if you have a workshop like way over here or something, you're going to be watching them, walking to and from here instead of making license plates like they should be. So it's usually a good idea to keep your workshops together. But looks like the guards are finding some stuff here, and I clearly definitely need to move these offices out of this area, because in an earlier video one of the prisoners murdered my psychologist, so things haven't been going too good. I've had 3 escapes so far. One was from a prisoner stole guard's keys and escaped out of these doors. Looks like another prisoner managed to tunnel out here. Ooh, it looks like we found a tunnel right here. Wow, look at that. That is determination. This prisoner dug a tunnel all the way through here and escaped. So it kind of goes to show that it almost doesn't even matter how much fence you have. You gotta always be regularly searching your prison for those tunnels, because it's a long tunnel. So let's start building out this workshop up here. The other thing to note is that if you don't separate the workshops, it's really weird to try to deploy prisoners to it. So I'm going to have a very distinct separation here. And put some doors on there. And put some fence there. And then once all this is done, I'll make another door up here. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. It looks like these guys got into a little fight or something. And you can see Rupert here has served 6.3 years out of his 7, so he'll actually be out of here soon, which is going to make my population go down by 1. But looks like we got a little traffic jam over here. One trick I do, because it's kind of hard to actually click on the door, is if you just tell a guard to just walk through it, then it'll kind of unlock it on the way over there. But usually, if you're finding that, you know, the workmen and the chefs and stuff are getting stuck behind doors a lot, it probably means you don't have enough guards. So I'm gonna hire another guard. Actually, I've got 10 guards. I'm only making $188 a day, most likely because of how low my prisoner population is. So that's why I opened it up here. I'm going to be getting some high-risk prisoners in about 13 hours. So, let's make sure we've got a workshop set up for them so they can get to work when they get here. And actually might start building this out too. Because I don't know what the high-risk prisoners are going to do if they're all stuck in this area here. Let's just dump these trays here. I'm not sure what they're doing there. So yeah, this looks like a pretty big bottleneck. And it looks like Roach was released. Paul Roach. He was sentenced to 9 years for false imprisonment. That's interesting. I wonder if I can deploy a guard. Okay, so there we go. Now if I deploy a guard to this area, then it'll be a lot harder for prisoners to escape out of this door, and he'll always be there to open doors for other people. So it looks like this guy's going to go over there. I'm going to speed up the game a little bit here and keep on going. So we got this foundations building for my workshop, and got this huge tunnel here, so I'm going to get rid of it real quick. That cost me $500 to get rid of that tunnel. And looks like this guy tunneled too. And this guy tunneled. Can't trust these prisoners, man. They will dig through the shit in their toilet for freedom. You know, can't blame them. This place kind of sucks. So actually, what I should do is spend a little bit of money into cleaning, which looks like I already did, and let's hire some janitors. Maybe that'll keep my prisoners a little bit happier if they've got a nice clean area to live. And it looks like that has put me into the negative, so I'm losing $188 a day now because I've got too much expenses and not enough prisoners. So we're going to be kind of losing a little bit of money there until I get some more prisoners. Looks like we've got a prisoner who's due for release soon too, so he's going to be leaving. And it looks like we're finally, actually, for the first time in this prison, breaking even on the number of prisoners we have in the actual number of cells. So it means every prisoner has their own cell, and I'm guessing that's probably making them pretty happy, which it is. Only have one prisoner with serious complaints, and let's see why that is. So my sleep is good. It was really red for most of the game, but now that the prisoners have cells, this is back to yellow, and it's actually nighttime. So you can see this kind of bar here. They're getting lots of sleep, and their environment is oh cool. So I'm still selling license plates. Just made $2,000 on my license plates. So that's good, and once I get this other workshop built out, I'll have even more license plates. And the environment here is orange, but once I just hired some janitors, so that should help. And freedom is really, really bad. So actually, I'm gonna give these guys a little bit more free time. Which is going to cut into their sleep, but that's okay because their sleep is actually really, really good now. But their freedom is really bad, so I'm going to change the regime here to add a little bit more free time. so they can do stuff there instead of sleeping. And so let's build out this this workshop here. Zone it as workshop real quick. And let's see how many prisoners I can... No access. Oh, that's a bad place for the door there. So, let's make a door there and a door there. And then let's also change this to just be a wall. So once I get that fixed up, I'll see how many prisoners I can fit in here, and then I'll start building some workshop stuff and some tables and whatever else. So looks like I need some more electricity up here too. And I also managed to get a couple of workmen stuck up here. So let's actually just make a door here, so that they can get out, hopefully. These guys are just really dirty with their laundry, just putting laundry everywhere. And so things are going alright. This workman has no idea what he's doing. Kind of screwed up a little bit. Oh, that was cool. He managed to like teleport the door to himself so that he could put it into the wall, which I'm totally okay with because I don't know how else that would have worked out. Alright, let's see how much, how many workers we can fit in here. So it's a little bit bigger. I can fit 13 workers in here. And that is going to be good. So let's make roughly 13 saws and presses. Careful about not going on the edge of the wall there. How many is that? 4, 8, 12. That's actually probably good enough. And let's make some tables too. All right. So things are going pretty good, actually. Just got my shipment of high-risk prisoners. So that's pretty scary. And this truck has a bunch of steel or sheet metal, which we use to make the license plates up here. Let's also get some electricity going to these benches and presses and stuff. And this is going pretty good. So we're on day 17 now, and I'm gonna probably start building out these cells here. And I've got about 13,000 left. I just invested a lot of money into a workshop, so hopefully this one was giving us 2,000, and so hopefully this one will give us another 2,000, and then that'll give us some more money to build out these cells here. And so we'll see where this goes. This is Prison Architect, Eki. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.